Hello, what's up everybody, this is Tukin. We are back again for another video, and today we are going to learn how to get every sword in this game, Curse of Arrows. And before we get to the video, I just like to give a shout out these guys. Also, if you're new, click the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that you would miss any upload. And yeah, we are just running in this frozen tunnel here. Also, I have my, what do you call this? Tournament of Glassy. Yay! Just craft it, earlier. So yeah, let's get to the video. Okay, so guys, for the sake of the information and knowledge about this game, we will going to take over all the swords of this game, including those that are really not needful. So despite not of the swords are sold in the merchant, not of the swords are sold in the merchant. There are other swords that is really useful for us, and yeah, it's not sold in a merchant. So these are the swords that can only get in merchant. So first we have here the bronze sword, rusty steel sword, steel. I think this is a steel sword. We're gonna touch it. So this is, oh, what just happened there? This is a Mython and a cream steel sword. Okay, so yeah, that's how you get those basic swords there. But there are swords that is weaker than these swords that is not sold in the merchant. So yeah, so the first one we have here is the weak wooden sword. So weak wooden sword can be obtained by grinding level 1 bat, slimes, a fishing spider, and a forest spider. So yeah, that's a weak wooden sword there is using. So yeah, guys, you can use that, and that's a level 1 sword in this game. So yeah, that's the first one, weak wooden sword. And the next one we have here is the sharper steel sword. Yes, guys, steel sword can be get or obtained from the merchant, as I said earlier. So the sharper steel sword can be obtained in the ice spider. Yes, you can get sharper steel sword here, and also some spider silk that is quite useful. So yes, guys, the sharper steel sword, you can obtain it from grinding the ice spider. But not only that, you can get it in the ice spider, you can also get it from a cave spider, skeletal snake, and skeletal bat in the PvP area there. So yeah, that's this sharper steel sword. And the next one we have here is the Ruby Sword and the Sapphire Sword and the Aros Sword we have there. So yeah, this can only be obtained by crafting in the here in the crafting station here. So yeah, you need to craft this with these materials given here. So you need gold bars and some gems. I think it's three each of the gems depending what you want. So yeah, you need also level 40 smithing. So yeah, smithing in this game to craft this swords here, Arsite, Sapphire, and Ruby. So that's the only way to get it, or you can also buy it from others, but it's not that quite useful. I think it's best for, you know, some armors, looks, you know, cosmetics, in the other side. But yeah, if you're that rich, you can have this at level 40. So yeah, it is level 40 swords in this game. And the next one here is sharper Mython sword. So Mython sword, guys, can be obtained in the merchant. So sharper Mython sword can only be obtained by grinding skeletal snakes, here we go, and skeletal bats by grinding in the area here. So you drop a steel plate buddy. So yes, guys, that's the only way to get a Mython or sharper Mython sword. Next we have is the Cobalt Sword. So Cobalt Sword can be again craft in this what you guess anvil in here. So I don't have Cobalt bar with me. Yeah, let me see in my inventory. So yeah, so Cobalt Sword can be craft in the smithing area. So yeah, this is the Cobalt. It needs 16 Cobalt ore to craft this Cobalt Sword. So it is a level 60 sword in this game. So it's that quite useful if you are level 60 in this game. So yeah. Next is the Chaotic Myton Sword. That is very useful, and it is stronger than the Cobalt Sword. So yeah, it can be obtained in many, or it can be grinded in many mobs here, including skeletal bats and skeletal snakes. Also, it can be obtained by grinding cavets. Here, that's the cavets here in the abandoned mine. So yeah, they almost died there. And also from Rockfen level 60, and also can be seed in the abandoned mine. Also in forest fens that can be found in the forest. And ice fen that can be found in the winter mist area just below or just south. So yeah, that's the mobs you can grind for the chaotic might and sword. And the next is we have here is the Glacial Sword. Glacial Sword can only be obtained in the area here, so you just need to grind some ice fence. So yeah, it is a very good sword for level 70. And yeah, this guy doesn't have any Glacial Sword. So and the next one we have here is the Varix Sword. Varix Sword can also be craft. It is the only way to craft it. So I don't have my Varix bar here, but yeah, you can get the ores from the Varek city. So yeah, let's just see where the ores is. So ore is I mean the Varek's ore can be mined at level 70. So yeah, this is the ore here. It's you can barely notice them, but yeah, they are scattered around in the Varex area. So it is a level 70 sword in the game. So there's a lot of level 70 sword here, the Glacial and the Varix sword. But yeah, but I advise guys that you will wait till level 73 and then buy a Nat sword or the nature sword that can be obtained in the forest fence. So yeah. So is the Nat sword that is also good for level 70. This is can be found in the forest fence. So yeah, forest fence is level 53 mob says just below in the forest. So yeah, you'll just see this. I mean below in the forest beds. Just go down or dip and then you will find the forest fence. The next one we have here, or the next two we have here, is the Phantom and the Spectral Sword. And yeah, that. So yeah, these swords can only be obtained in the Ancient Cyclops. So let's wait. Yeah, there we go. So this is the Ancient Cyclops, can be found in the prison. So you need the prison key. You need to go in the frozen tunnel, and then yeah, you just get inside. And yeah, it is a level 90 mobs in this game, and yeah, it is the only mobs that will drop the Phantom and Spectral Sword. So depending on what you get. So yeah, that how you can get that sword there. Next we have here is the Gulemite's battle axe. I mean the battle axe. I think it's only battle axe here. Let me see. So yeah, it is a Golemite battle axe. So Golemite battle axe can be craft in this anvil here in the Varexite city, and as well as the Umbra. I think this is a spear of, yeah, Umbral spear. So yeah, it needs some specific materials that can be found here, and yeah, this is from a baby dragon drop and a boss drop. Also, this is a boss drop also from a Golemite Bats and from Golemite Fans. Yeah, you can just get the materials there. So yeah, it is a level 85 sword here that I also use. And this is I think level 90 here. I don't have Umbra stuff yet because it is a level 70 sword. So yeah, you can have two. So it depends on what you like here. So yeah, it differs, and I think in the accuracy and defense. So yeah, higher damage, low defense. This is low damage but high defense. So yeah, that only matters here. So depending on your build also. So yes, that is the Umbra and the Golemite sword. And also guys, the Umbra is the last sword or the end game item sword here, or the end game sword that is very quite useful since it is the latest updated sword, and yeah, there's no yet added new sword in the game, and Umbra is the last sword you can obtain. So I think that is all you need to learn about in this video guys, on how to get every sword in this game. And yeah, there are other ways you can get specific swords, such as all those with the swords can be crafted, and yeah, including the bronze and all the material there, or the ores there, you can use it to craft those specific sword. But I think the only useful to be craft is the Varix sword. That, yeah, I think everyone using Varix sword, because if you are crafting some Cobalt Sword, and then it's better that you will buy some Chaotic Maiden Sword, because it is better than Cobalt Sword. So yes, guys, and yes, if you did learn in this video, leave a like. Also, if you're new, click the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that you won't miss any upload. And this is Tuki. Thanks for watching.